Hey guys, and or welcome back. So, story time. Plenty of times I'm at work. I give a new set of parents their newborn baby. And before I walk out of the room, I tell them if your baby is pink or red, we're good. Those are the only two colors your baby's allowed to be. If your baby is purple, blue, or gray, that is not okay, and you need to call me. So, comes 3, 4, 5, 6 hours later, they're giving me a call to say, hey, come to the room and help. My baby is purple. I can hear the baby screaming in the background. So I go to the room to check on everyone because we always want to go over what we can see, what's normal, what's not normal, and things like that. And it's always better to have a visual example. I get to the room and baby is screaming his or her head off. Maybe it's just after a diaper change or something else. Get to the room and I let the parents know if your baby is crying, then your baby is breathing. Now, the main reason why we tell parents to give us a call whenever their baby turns a color other than pink or red is because typically that means that their baby has stopped breathing and has stopped breathing for quite some time. If baby is purple, blue, and or gray, that usually means that we're at the point that we need to be providing extra oxygen to baby to make sure that there's not an obstruction, to ensure that baby's getting adequate oxygenation to the brain so that there's not later issue with brain development and things like that. So we don't want to let it get to the point where baby is truly purple, blue, or gray. So what usually ends up being the case is that baby is crying so hard and so forcefully that baby is turning into a deeper shade of red, which can sometimes appear to be purple in some lighting. So it's okay that the parents give us a call because then we can go in the room and we can let them know that this is not what we mean by purple. Your baby's crying, so that means that your baby is passing air through the airway. So we can help parents to discern what's truly purple so when they go home, they know what they're looking for. Now, this is all story time from when we're at the hospital, of course. This is before discharge teaching and before parents go home with their baby. So when you get home with your newborn, if your newborn truly turns purple, blue, or gray, by all means, don't hesitate. Go ahead and call 911. Again, like I said, you're going to need oxygen, and EMS is probably about the closest person to bring you some oxygen unless you just happen to live right next door to a hospital. So go ahead and call 911. Absolutely. Call for help. You should call for help. I would rather you call for help and not need it than for you to think that you don't need it and you decide not to call for help. So call for help first. If you're comfortable doing so, you can initiate the beginning steps of infant CPR. What that looks like is, just like in the other video where we talked about burping, you want to make sure that you're holding baby under the jaw and tilting upwards so that baby's chin is at a level plane with the ground if baby were to be standing up. So you want to, if their chin is tucked down, you want to rotate it up just slightly. And at this point, just like my arm is pressing against my body, baby's chest and abdomen area would be on your forearm. So you're going to hold baby and you're going to rotate your arm into a downward angle. This is the only time where baby's buttocks will be higher than baby's head. With the heel of your hand, you're aiming between the shoulder blades and you're looking to give 5 strong blows to the back between the shoulder blades. They're going to sound louder than the demonstration I did for burping because you're trying to clear whatever is obstructing that airway to make sure that baby can breathe. So, not endorsing child abuse. I'm not telling you to intentionally hurt your baby, but this is the only time where I would rather you do a little bit more than you probably think you need to, because I can fix a hurt baby. I can't fix a baby that hasn't been breathing. So hope this helps. Hope you learned something because that means I've done my job. See you next week.